Most men today, their problem is overmothered, underfathered. Still in their 20s and 30s, living at home with their mother being overmothered and underfathered. A mother's instinct is to protect and to nourish and to keep him from harm's way, which is exactly what he needs when he's a baby. But when he becomes a grown man, he needs a father to say, you know what? Life is about risk and responsibility. Go get a job or you will be hungry. Get off the payroll. Take responsibility for yourself. It's time to man up. It's time to grow up, and don't run to your mother. There's something in a young man that longs for that. There's something in a young man that says, yes, now I'm with my father, and my father is teaching me how to be a man so that one day I can be a father. Most men today, their problem is overmothered, underfathered. Still.
All right, y'all. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. We're about to talk about some very important things tonight, and this is going to be advantageous to both men and women. So let me fast forward. I don't know why I had this running 2 times, but we're about to talk about a lot of different things. We're about to talk about the 50 reasons, maybe over 50 reasons why modern men are so soft and feminine in 2024. And this isn't meant to put men down. This is meant to help men. And the more men that are helped, the more women that are happy with the men, because it's really sad the way life is out here for men and women. So this is what we're going to talk about. So everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Come on in, say what's up. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at, and let's go.
Father, and my father is teaching me how to be a man so that one day I can be a father.
There's 15% of guys who are crushing financially with women. They just have their shit together. Women notice them immediately. Like, it's never a situation where they're getting passed over. If they ask a girl on a date, she's gonna say yes. There's this top 15% of guys. Underneath those 15% of guys are all women, and underneath those women are the bottom 85% of men. And
what's up, Karen? What's going on, Athea? What's up, Rudy?
those bottom 85% of men are chasing those women.
What's up, Yoselin?
Women, and those women are chasing those top 15% of guys. So when people talk about, concepts like a patriarchy or, do men or women cheat more? The problem is you're talking about 2 different genders, but there's 3 different genders. There's high status men, there's women, and there's low status men. High status men and low status men, when you say do men cheat more, if you were to say do high status men cheat more, the answer is yes. Do low status men cheat more? The answer is they don't cheat at all. Yeah. They have no options to.
They don't have no options.
Why I gotta pay all the bills?
Because you're the man.
So
the man's job is to protect and provide.
Man, it is 2024. If you want somebody to pay your bills, you better find somebody else to do it.
When y'all are saying that y'all used to drink from the hose, were sinks not an option?
So right here, I want y'all to just think about this little part right here. And I want y'all, before I play the rest of it, I want to know what y'all have to say about this part with the white guy when he starts talking. Yo, hold on. Somebody said play this again. All right, I'm gonna play this part again. This is what modern men be going through.
They don't cheat at all. Yeah. They have no options to.
What's the problem?
Why I gotta pay all the bills?
Because you're the man.
This is a modern man right here. So this is the problem with modern men right here. They want to go 50-50 with their woman. And it's nothing wrong with going 50-50 with a woman, but there's an expectation for you to hold the load and carry everything as a man. And if things work out where, y'all are 50-50, is cool. But the first thing you have to do as a man is to house a woman. So at least where y'all live, it has to be your place. So the woman is living with you. So overall, you're already used to paying all the bills because you live somewhere, and you live somewhere big enough where you can house a woman without having to move, right? But this right here is the biggest problem with a lot of men.
So
the man's job is to protect and provide.
Man, it is 2024. If you want somebody to pay your bills, you better find somebody else to do.
See, this is the problem. It's 2024. Like, men all together are flowing with the times, with the trends, like they're women. A lot of you men think because it's 2024, you don't have to be a man. Because, oh, it's 2024. What does that have to do with anything? I've never in my life said it's 2024, so I'm going to be less of a man. It's 2024, I'm going to be feminine. This is what a lot of you men are operating as. Because it's 2024, you're more feminine. You have a vagina because it's 2024. Like, it's weird out here. But like I said, I'm not downing the men because a lot of y'all just simply don't know. And it's pathetic that y'all don't know, but it is what it is. It being 2024 has no bearing on my manhood. Let me back this up. This shit is disgusting.
There's women and there's low status men. And high status men and low status men, when you say do men cheat more, if you were to say do high status men cheat more, the answer
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
is yes. Do low status men cheat more? The answer is they don't cheat at all. Yeah. They have no options to.
What's the problem?
Why I gotta pay all the bills?
Because you're the man.
So?
So the man's job is to protect and provide.
Man, it is 2024. If you want somebody to pay your bills, you better find somebody else to do it.
When y'all are saying that y'all used to drink from the hose.
So right here is where we're about to get into all of this, right? So listen to this. And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. When he says when y'all used to drink from the hose, that's just hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, because I eat from the hose. I don't drink from the hose, but I do eat from the hose. But that's oh, I'm sorry. It just makes me laugh when he said drinking from the hose. I eat from the hose. So all right, so listen to this, to the white guy, and we're gonna go from there. What, Mike? You don't eat from the hose? Oh, I eat from the hose. I don't drink from the hose. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. I backed it up too far.
When y'all are saying that y'all used to drink from the hose, were sinks not an option?
For fuck's sake. Who's gonna tell him? You want me to tell him? I'll tell him. We weren't allowed in the house. I don't know why that's so hard for people to understand. Our childhood was like one never-ending episode of that TV show Survivor, okay?
Yep.
We are indestructible. We've never sat in car seats. Nobody's ever given us swimming lessons. We've all been either shot with a BB gun or stabbed with a fucking jart.
Yep.
The television stations had to make a commercial reminding our parents that they had kids. I shit you not. Every night on the 10 p.m. news, a voice would come on and say, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? To remind our parents that they had fucking kids. So, no, sir, shirtless with the beanie.
But women hate weak men. They don't just dislike them. They don't just put them in the friend zone. They despise them. They're creeped out by them. They think of them as ick. You can see this all the time if you watch any kind of social experiment or any kind of those real life type of TV shows. You will see that when there is a guy that is weak, the women will think he's gross and they'll actually despise him and they'll actually treat him poorly. And it's not just about being physically attractive. It's about being weak. If you're a weak man, women will biologically, naturally despise you.
I know somebody is watching or sitting out there tonight and they're saying, how can a little boy talk like this? He only 12 years old. First, let me help you out. My parents took the Bible literal when it said, train up a child in the way that they should go, not want to go. so when they get older, they will not depart from it. Secondly, I live in a house that is run by prayer. Look, I don't know what's going in your house or how you raise your family, but in my house, we talk about the word of God all the time. Every day my house is covered by prayer. One of the very first scriptures I ever learned was Philippians 4 verse 6, and it says, be careful for nothing.
There's a reason why I'm playing this. There's a reason why I'm playing this.
But in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your request be made known unto God, and the peace of God, which passes all understanding, shall keep your heart and your mind through the Lord Jesus Christ.
So even though this is weird as hell to see a 12-year-old up here doing this, do y'all know what the point is? Comment in the chat. What is the point of me playing this? This is a 12-year-old boy. What is my point of playing this?
I want to ask you something. Have you ever driven through a neighborhood and seen those little signs on the lawn that say, this house is protected by ADT? There are ads and commercials on television or on your iPads or your laptops that warn us to protect our online identity. Now, don't get me wrong. Those things.
Come on, y'all. Drop in the chat. What is the specific reason why I'm playing this?
Things is nice, but what I want to ask you tonight is, what do you do?
This little boy is 12 years old. He is 12 years old.
When your soul needs protection. Did y'all hear what I said? What do you do when your spirit needs protection?
So even though I'm not big on pastors and black churches and all that other stuff, I'm not big on all that, right? But the reason why I'm bringing that up and playing that in particular is because a man raised that little boy. A man raised that little boy. And regardless of what y'all think about pastors, churches, take all that out. I want y'all to just look at this as a 12-year-old boy. He's 12. He's 12. A man taught that little boy. So regardless of what he's doing, he ain't reading by no, look how he walking back and forth. He's not reading on no paper. This is all in his mind. He's a boy.
Ask you something. Have you ever driven?
Look how he walking around. It ain't no paper there. It ain't no paper.
Through a neighborhood and seen those little signs on the lawn that say, this house is protected by ADT. There are ads and commercials on television or
his voice inflections, ADT, the T. Listen to what he said, ADT. That you could tell a man raised this boy. Listen how he said ADT.
Ask you something.
Let me ask you something. All of this matters.
Have you ever driven through a neighborhood and seen those little signs on the lawn that say, this house is protected by ADT?
ADT. You feel me?
There are ads and commercials on television or on your iPads or your laptops that warn us to protect our online identity. Now, don't get me wrong. Those things is nice. But what I want to ask you tonight is, what do you do when you're...
What do you do? The what and the do inflection. What do you do? A man raised his boy, not a woman.
Soul needs protection. Did y'all hear what I said? What do you do when your spirit needs protection? Saints, your life better be covered by Jesus.
Hold on. When he looked when he said S-U-S, and he was like, that part right there, I'm just showing y'all what it looks like when a boy is raised by a man. Let me back it up. After he said S-U-S, look how it looks around.
Your life better be covered by J-E-S-U-S.
Right here. Look how he looks right here. Watch this. That right there. That right there. That little boy was raised by a man.
Your life better be covered by the Son of the living God. And when Jesus covers you, there's no weapon formed that can prosper against you. Tell your neighbor, you can try me if you want to. You can.
Woo! See, I don't care about the sermon. I'm caring about what this young boy, how he's operating. I don't care nothing about, I ain't even listening to what he's saying. I'm looking at his voice inflections. I'm looking at his mannerisms. This young boy was raised by a man.
You can try me if you want to, but you are no match for the blood of Jesus, and you're no match from the power of the living God.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Because we about to talk about manhood and why so many of y'all can't do that. So many of y'all can't even do that. So many of you grown-ass men can't even do that. And that boy is 12 years old. 12 years old. 12 years old. 12. And a lot of you men, you can't even like put your pants on right. But we're going to talk about why. Like I said, I got 50, maybe 70 reasons why.
Don't do too much for them. This is very important.
Listen to this.
If you do too much for them, you will steal their self-esteem. So when they give you a problem, Daddy, I'm bored. Don't go fix it for them.
Right.
Give it back to them. Always give it back to them. It's like, oh, I wonder how you're going to solve that. Mm-hmm. And then shut up. Like,
shut up.
Successful parents talk way too much. It's like, let me teach you all the things that I've learned. No. Bonding, so important, requires two things. Time, actual physical time. And so often successful people are busy.
So, we about to go back to this right here, and then we about to get to it. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. So I'm about to answer this question and articulate this properly.
When y'all are saying that y'all used to drink from the hose, were sinks not an option?
So I'm about to break down the 50 to 70 reasons why modern men are softer than wet toilet paper. Why modern men are almost women. All right. So yesterday, I think it was yesterday, and day before yesterday, everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. I actually posted this video.
Complaining about 50-50. Girl, we are in last place. Look at it, income by ethnicity. We are in dead last place. Well, I'll never go 50-50 with my man. Shut up, bitch. Look. Open your eyes for once and look. And you're telling me you're going to use one income because you refuse to go 50-50 with your man? You will never make it. We are in last place.
What this man, and you see how the man is laughing, right? And is essentially saying is, look, ladies, we all are broke. Why would you expect more out of us? And this is the biggest problem about black men in particular. I have men in my comments saying, yo, why are you going off on men instead of women? Well, I was going off on women about single motherhood. Women are no longer just running around becoming single mothers. Then I started going off on women about being independent. And I told them that being independent is stupid. We all need each other. And guess what? You never hear women talking about being independent anymore. So that got fixed. So now, since women are overall more ambitious and not having fatherless babies, now all of these ambitious women, don't have any men to actually date, because so many of you have the same mindset as this dude right here. Because what this graph is essentially saying is 80% of black men are broke. And this man in this video is happy about it, because if the median income is $50,000, that means there's another 20% of men that are making less than that. And the worst part of all of this, you actually think, even though you're not applying yourself and you're broke, you deserve a woman? Are you nuts? I'm doing a live stream about this on YouTube because I got a lot more to say. So this is the reason why a lot of you men are so weak and feminine. You did not go outside when you were young. So what I want to do is this. Y'all, I'm going to name some things that I did when I was a kid, and y'all let me know in the chat. Just say, I did that. All right. Let me know in the chat and just say, I did that when I go down this list. Let me know in the chat if you did this when you were as a kid. All right. Y'all ready? Here we go. When I was a kid, me and my friends slap boxed, which is we wasn't boxing like this. We would slap box like this, like we would slap box, right? We climbed trees when I was young. A lot of modern men, they couldn't go outside. They didn't climb trees. All right. I used to climb a tree and just hang out in the tree all day and just watch people walk by. And I would throw acorns or whatever is in the tree. I would throw, what's up, Kara? I would throw acorns at people when they walk by. So when I was a kid, I would climb up a tree, get to the top of the tree, find me a little spot where some branches are, and I would just sit back and just chill. And I would literally watch people walk by, and I would just throw shit at the people that walk by. So climbing trees. We skipped rocks in the creek. Did y'all? Yeah, we played football in the street. Yes, Lorenzo, in the street on concrete. Did y'all skip rocks in the creek? Like we literally would go down to the creek, right? And then we'll go through the tunnel. We'll find a tunnel of the creek where the water comes out of, right? So we literally would find the tunnel of the creek, and we'll be on the top of the tunnel, and the top of the tunnel would be like up here, and the creek would be down here, and then the actual tunnel would be right here, right? So we'll be standing up here, and then it would be like some sand over here, you know, the ground to be over here, right? So the tunnel would be right here, the water would be right here, and then it would be like some grass or some dodgeball. Yes, it would be some sand right here. Do you know we would literally run and jump off of the thing and then land in the sand? We would literally jump off of the thing, like we would jump off of something. It would almost be like half of the height of a house. We would literally it'd be like jumping off a house and landing on some sand. That's what we used to do. We all day. We never was in the house. A lot of these modern men, they just be in the house playing video games all day. And then they grow up to be these bitches. So we skipped rocks in the creek. We hung in the creek. We got jumped. Have y'all ever got jumped on by like 3-4 different people at one time? I know how to fight when I'm getting jumped, because I got jumped before. I got thrown in the actual creek. I got jumped on in the basketball court. It was like 4 guys, and you know how you back up and you got to try to fight somebody, whatever. We end up getting near the creek, and they beat the hell out of me and threw me in the creek. And I had to go home bloody, smelling like creek water. A lot of modern men, they never got jumped on. They never got in a fight. They never fought 2, 3, 4 guys at one time. They never got left for dead almost. We broke into empty houses. Have y'all ever broke into an empty house? We broke into empty houses. I actually, we broke into an empty house and we used to steal cool light fixtures. Have y'all ever broke into empty houses? We broke into empty houses and we would steal cool light fixtures. And then we found a light dimmer in the houses, right? Like in the bedroom, it would be a light dimmer where you could turn the light down and turn it up, right? We literally would go and get a screwdriver, go back to the house that we just broke in and take the dimmer out and literally unattach it and go home and attach it in our house. As children, we could have electrocuted ourselves. We didn't know what the hell we was doing. And it worked when we put it together. We broke into empty houses and stole light fixtures and shit like that because there was nothing else in the house. We used to have sex with girls in empty houses because we had nowhere to go. Come on, damn thing. Why you keep doing this? Hold on, y'all. Hello? What the hell is going on? This ain't never happened before. All right. So we used to break in empty houses. All right, let's keep going. We shot birds with BB guns. Did you ever have a BB gun when you was little? Did you ever shoot birds with BB guns? We shot birds with BB guns. The woods, going into the woods, was our second home. Did y'all ever go into the woods? Especially during the blackout. Did y'all ever go into the woods as kids? Did y'all go in the woods and as kids and just be doing stuff? We climbed on top of liquor stores. We climbed on top of stores. So just imagine a simple plaza where there's a grocery store, a liquor store, or whatever. We would go to the back of the building and find a way to climb on top of the building. And now we're walking on top of the freaking building. I know what's on top of buildings because we used to climb on top of buildings. You know, the building wasn't super tall. It's like a plaza. You know, it's like 1-story tall plaza buildings, not skyscrapers, but a typical building that's on a plaza. You know how like a bank, the height of a bank. We'll climb on top of a building, the height of a bank. We climbed on top of plaza stores. We played hide and go get with girls. See, a lot of you men, y'all don't know how to interact with women because y'all didn't grow up interacting with girls. Did you men interact with girls when y'all were little, when y'all was like 9 and 10? A lot of these young men, y'all didn't interact with girls when y'all were like before teenagers. We play hide and go seek, hide and go get. We interacted with girls. A lot of these men on YouTube, they didn't interact with girls when they were like 9 and 10. They didn't see their first girl until, you know, interact with a girl until like 17, 18. Like, because when we were like kids, it's like we were like 9 and 10. We would feel on girls' butts and they'll feel on our dicks. We didn't know what we doing. She'll be like, "What's that?" And she'll have us pull it out and she'll see it and, you know, she'll start laughing or whatever because we didn't know what we was doing. So we would do stuff like that. We didn't know what we was doing. So we wasn't having sex. We didn't know what we was doing. We were just literally trying to figure out why you have this and why we have this, you know? So we interacted with girls as a child. See, the true Arilla Wood, you said you were 17. I'm talking about 9 and 10. Because we was outside. We didn't sit in the house. We literally went outside. The real, let's converse. All right, let me see. Go live. All right, I just sent you a live request. The real something. What's going on? What's up with you? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, sir. Hold on 1 second. You see how he hold on. I gotta get the microphone. Hold on. Hold on. All right, say something now.
No. I'm listening. I'm listening.
All right, cool. All right, so do you know what we talk about tonight? First of all, introduce yourself.
Okay, Tony.
All right, what's up, Tony? So
I'll be watching the channel.
Appreciate you. So
you got good knowledge, and this will post it. You say echoing.
Okay, so what do you have to offer to this conversation?
Okay, what we talking about right now, though?
We're talking about the 50 reasons why modern men are softer than wet toilet paper. Modern men are extremely soft, and they almost act like women. So
okay. I'm gonna hit you with this one.
Okay.
I believe social media has a lot to do with that.
Okay. How old are you, first of all?
35.
35. Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. So
I believe social media. Oh, my fault.
Go ahead. Go ahead, sir. I'm listening.
No. I believe social media has a lot to do with what's going on with these simps, with the simp shit going on, bro. My fault. Hey, can I cuss? I don't
really cuss. Don't cuss. But it's not about being a simp. See, here's the problem. Modern men always connect themselves to women in everything that they say and everything that they do. So we're not talking about simps. We're talking about manhood, because a simp is connected to a woman. You know, so we're not talking about simps. We're not talking about what men are doing with women. We're talking about what men are doing, period, in life. So why do you think men are soft without having anything to do with a woman?
In period, I think right now.
Hello?
Well, it has to be. I think to me personally, right now, I think it's
See, this is the problem right here. This is the problem.
Go ahead. Well, because I have a whole bunch of shit. I got. Hold on.
Two things. One, modern men only know how to talk or go in when it has something to do with women. If it ain't got nothing to do with women, the man is going to draw a blank. So if I was to say men are simps, oh yeah, blah, 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 you'll have so many things to say, right? But when I take a woman out of the equation, you draw a blank. Modern men draw a blank, not just you. And this is the problem. Men don't even understand manhood without talking about women. So it's like, it's the only way a man, or modern man in particular, can literally talk about being a man unless it's in contrast with a woman. It's like light should be able to talk about why light is important versus talking about the darkness. And the darkness should be able to talk about why the darkness is important without talking about light. You feel me? So I'm gonna ask you again, why do you think modern men are so soft without talking about women? Go.
You got me. You got to go on with that, but
y'all see what I'm saying?
From what I feel and what I've experienced in life.
Go ahead.
I think, man, these bros.
Y'all see what I'm saying?
Bro,
y'all see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put it on social media.
Hold on. I just
I'll put it on social media all the way.
Hold on, man. I just want to say something. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Yes or no in the chat? Do y'all see what I'm saying? Do y'all see how my man he can't talk about manhood or the lack thereof manhood without talking about women? Do y'all see that? So this is the reason why these men, not you in particular, are on YouTube whining about women all goddamn day, because that's their only connection to manhood. Getting pussy, getting with a woman, why women are this and that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We get pussy all day. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
We don't give a fuck about that shit.
Hold on, don't stop cussing so much.
Oh, my fault.
It's okay. But I'm gonna ask you a third time. My question to you is, why do you think modern men have a problem with being men without bringing up women? Go.
You see that man.
I just tried a third time, y'all. I gave him a third opportunity. Yeah, this is the problem, y'all. This is the actual problem. This is the problem. This is a freaking problem, y'all. He can't even think, because women are modern men think women are the problem. Women are a problem. They're not the problem. They are a problem. Women are a problem, but they're not the problem. So what I've been doing, because you sound like you just got on, right?
I'm listening. I've been following you.
Okay, so listen. Did you slap box your friends when you were a kid?
All day, when I was a youngster, all day.
Okay, that's good. Did you climb trees?
All the time. I almost broke my back.
Okay, so you fell out of a tree before. Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay. Did you skip rocks in a creek?
I still, shit, to this day.
No, did you hang out in a creek? Like,
no,
walk in a creek, cross creeks, cross rocks.
You
understand how
though,
you can't touch step on a rock that has green stuff on it because it's slippery.
Oh yeah.
Did you cross a creek through the rocks?
Every now and then.
Okay. Did you cross a creek when it was wintertime and skate on frozen water? And
never.
Okay. I've skated with my shoes, skated on frozen water, and dealt with the water, the ice cracking. What do you do if you're skating on a frozen creek and you're in the middle of the creek and the ice starts cracking? What do you do?
You go back.
No.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
How you gonna tell me?
Because you never did it.
Okay. I'm listening.
Do you see the mentality? He literally said,
okay.
How are you going to tell me? And he literally said he never did it.
Okay. Show me that knowledge though.
But you see how argumentative it's in your nature to want to be right. You feel me? This is modern man shit where y'all, and I'm not mad at you. I'm just speaking frankly. Okay. So I'm not talking about you. Modern men think like women, right? They don't want to be wrong, right? So he literally said he never skated on a creek. And I'm like, what do you do if the ice starts cracking? And he literally said, go back. And I said, no. And he said, how you gonna tell me? Do y'all see that? It's the need to be right. That is how women have taught these men to think. Okay. So what do you do if the water starts cracking? I mean, the ice starts cracking. You lay down on the ice and you swim back on the ice, because the reason why the ice is cracking is because your entire body is concentrated on one spot. It's like this, versus this. So when you lay down on the ice, your entire body is spread across the ice. Now, all you got to do is move across the ice because it's slippery. So all you got to do is move across the ice, and you're going to slide to the side of the creek. Then you get back up and get off the ice. I learned this because I fell in the damn water before. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is, as a child, I had to teach myself. My friends had to teach each other. So one of us fall in the creek. We like, yo, lay down, do this, do that. Oh, and then we learn by experiencing. Modern men don't experience turmoil because they sit in the house like girls and shit. Modern men don't do shit, right? So that's problem solving. That's, I could have drowned, I could have died, right? So you gotta go through things as a young man in order to learn how, conflict resolution or life hacks, you know what I'm saying? But you got to go through it in order to get, deal with things. Okay, let me ask you this. Did you ever get jumped on by multiple males?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you win or get away?
Well, in that situation, there's no winning. I mean, like that's a hood situation, though. Like,
okay, so the way
I don't want to even speak about that.
So the way you deal with getting jumped on, you jump on one of the people. So
I fight back.
No, you don't fight back. You find one of them, because when you jump on somebody, you got to take turns punching the person, or you're going to punch the other person that you're with. So what you do is you dodge, or, you get hit in the back of the head or whatever, and you focus on one person. And when they back off because they're taking turns kicking you or punching you, you go grab that person and you start choking them. And what you do is you choke them to the point where you say, if you don't leave me alone, he's going to die. I'm not going to let him go. And then the guy starts fluttering because you're choking them to death, and they let you up, and then you let him go and you run off.
Okay.
And one of them can't chase you because they're out of breath. That's how you win when you're getting jumped on. See, this is manhood stuff that a lot of y'all have never been through. I got jumped plenty times, and I learned how to beat the jump. We broke into empty houses. Did you ever break into an empty house when you was a kid?
No, I come from.
It's okay.
My background is different, bro.
It's okay. Did you ever steal a car? We stole cars.
Yes.
How do you steal a car?
The way they showed me.
Oh my God, never mind. You never stole a car. It's okay.
It's
okay. You don't have to say you stole a car.
I'm gonna tell you.
What do you use to steal a car? What did you use to steal a car?
Bro, I'm from the Toyotas, though. I don't think you know about Toyotas.
Okay.
The 80 Toyotas.
What did you use?
With the screwdrivers.
I'm just asking you. Yes, use a screwdriver. Why couldn't you just say I use a screwdriver? That's correct.
Okay,
Use a screwdriver.
My fault is I don't really.
Why can't you just answer the question though, sir?
Okay,
and this is another. Hold on, bro. This is another problem with modern men. They don't know how to articulate their thoughts. They don't know how to answer questions. They're all over the place. I literally said, "What did you use?"
I'm a modern man. Okay. Look, bro, like I've been following you for a minute, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm including you in the conversation, sir, and I'm just trying to just move on with the conversation.
I'm
just say screwdriver, and I can go on to something else. Huh?
I'm trying to converse with you.
Okay, so go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you're telling me about a situation. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, what the hell?
Okay. Next.
Okay, next, let's go.
Okay, did you hang out in the woods as a kid?
In the woods? No.
Did you set shit on fire as a kid?
Yes.
To see what? So you know how plastic catches on fire, paper catches on fire, right?
Fire.
Yeah. So So I burnt down my entire woods and almost burnt down the whole apartment complex. And I had, because see, as young men, you have to learn what happens when something happens to something, you know? So I tried to set a tree on fire. You know what I'm saying? And it actually worked. And the tree caught on fire and, you know, all hell broke loose. But I needed to know what happened if I set plastic or wood or paper on fire. You feel me? So this is what young boys are supposed to do in order to learn about their environment. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So stole cars, like we said, broke in empty houses. All right. Did you ever climb on top of a building?
No. No.
Okay, cool. Okay. All right. So yeah, we climbed on top of a building. See, this is about physics. This is about weight distribution. Like when we was on the ice, this is about, it's a lot of things that young men have to learn away from their parents. You know what I'm saying? And there's no right or wrong answer. I just, you know, if you say no, it's cool. So we climbed on top of stores and just walked across the top of plaza or whatever. And I learned that that's where the AC units would be. Like, you know what I'm saying, on top of building or whatever. So we played hide and go get with girls, hide and seek, and we'll find a girl, and we find a girl, she'll let her us play with her butt or whatever. Did you ever do that with young girls when you was like 9 or 10? Okay.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Did you make forts outside with wood, random wood and stuff that we buy the garbage can?
That I was.
Did you find random pieces of wood to make a fort and get inside of wood? We literally would find them. It would be
like a fire, like a fire type.
A fort. You don't know what a fort is?
Yeah, I know what a fort is, but okay.
You never made a fort?
Yes, I have, but this is like, I'm trying to think about it, but I probably have.
Okay, so this gives us builder techniques, right?
Exactly. Well, yeah, as men, right?
Right. So if you think about, if you're stuck on a deserted island, right, and it's about to start raining, because I was a kid, know to start looking for things to put things together. I know how to lean things against each other, right? I know how to tie things together to make things work. And then I would literally could put together 4 pieces of something and let them lean on each other and then climb in it. And now I won't get wet, right? It's just problem solving things, you know. It wasn't perfect, but yeah. So we have find like a mattress and drag the damn mattress all the way across the street, all the way into the woods, and find something else. And next thing you know, we'll put stuff together, and next thing you know, we just happy that we just built something. It'll be some stupid looking shit, but at the end of the day, it's just whatever that we find that we put together, right? So that's building forts. We'll learn how to build stuff.
I'm listening.
Hold on. Okay, I lost my place on my list. Okay, we were set random things on fire. All right. Did you ever play throw up tackle?
Never. Throw up tackle.
Yeah, you know what throw up tackle is?
I played tackles.
Okay, it's that. So what it is like, say it's 12 of us, and we'll just throw the football up in the air, right? And whoever catches the ball, everybody chases the person, right?
Yeah.
Because we didn't know how to play football when we 10 and 12. So we don't know what the hell we doing, right? We don't even know how to throw the damn football right.
What's in the television?
Huh?
We're trying to do what's in the television.
Yeah. But since we don't know how to throw a spiral, we don't know how to throw a pass. We like 9 and 10. So we don't even know how to throw. So we just throw the ball up in the air and catch it, and we just chase each other and you know, tackle each other and shit, you know? So did you ever, and when we learned how to throw a spiral, did y'all ever play football in the street, in the middle of the street?
Yes.
And fall and tear up your ankle. Yeah.
Football in the middle of the hood.
Yeah. Did you get into a fight with a whole nother neighborhood? Like your neighborhood got in a fight with another neighborhood? Or
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, getting beat up. Yeah,
right. That taught us camaraderie, right, and family and stuff. You know, it wasn't even gang banging. It was just fighting other neighborhoods.
It was just looking out for each other. Too.
Looking out for each other. Yeah, stuff like that. Like brotherhood type of stuff. And did you ever steal toys out of stores? I mean, when we kids.
Food Max.
Huh?
Food Max.
You stole food? What you steal?
Food Max. When I was a little kid, yeah, I stole something. They caught me.
Hold on, you steal what?
I stole from Food Max one time when I was a little kid.
Okay, you stole candy and stuff.
Yeah, candy.
Yeah. Stole candy, stole toys. I used to steal Transformers and shit. And I put the whole Transformer down my pants and just walk out the store.
You got the good ones though.
Yeah. Like,
Good.
Like we used to steal because Transformers used to be like $60 back in the day.
No. You good though.
All right. So did you ever get your bike stolen and have to go get it back?
Bro, yeah, hey, this food. You would though, hey. Damn, that's crazy. When can I speak about when I fucking
try not to curse? Try not to curse, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my fault. So when I went to a different neighborhood, I had a brand new bike.
Yeah.
And there were some little vatos right there. And they got me off the bike.
Yeah. You got it. You went and got it back?
No, I couldn't because I was outnumbered.
You got to go get your homeboys, man, and y'all go find it.
I didn't listen.
Because kids are so stupid, they're gonna steal your bike and just ride around on a bike. So you'll be like, that's my bike, and you'll find out where the bike is.
Listen, so this is how it happened though. I don't want to bring it on long. So then he's like, let me buy your bike. This fool hopped on my bike, and then he's like,
he's just gone.
He never came back. Like,
yeah.
Back.
But you got to go back and you got to get your bike back.
And then my mom's like, hey, where's your bicicleta at? I'm like, I let my friend borrow it.
You didn't go get the bike back?
Bro, you got to understand though, he borrowed it.
Okay, I got you. But yeah, back in the day.
But then after I'm like, hey, he got me.
Bro, your bike is like your car, bro. Like you ain't finna steal my bike because back in the day,
I had a GT.
One of the things that I used to steal was bike stuff.
You look like a stealer.
So I would have. So I would change the you know how
like a stealer ass dude.
So you know how on your handlebars, like it's normal things that you put your hands on, right? Well, in the little stores, you can hold on, bro. You can pull them off and put cool things on your handlebars, right? And so I know my bike when I see it, like the nut cushion, it'll be a cushion. Because it's a bar.
It's a few of them.
Yeah, so you'll buy a different cushion so it'll be red or blue or whatever, right? So your whole bike is like blued out or red out or white is white and bright. So when somebody steals your bike, they don't have time to change all this stuff out. So you know exactly, there go my bike right there because it's redded out or blued out. I'll have red tires or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask something though?
Yeah.
What state are you raised in?
I was in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I'm from California.
Okay.
It's a little different.
How?
I've been in Atlanta too though.
Okay, so look, all right. So now, so yeah, I got my bike stolen. I had people chase after me trying to steal my bike. And the worst thing in the world is trying to get away from somebody running and you're on a bike because you can't pedal faster than somebody can run until you get up to speed. So it's the most horrific thing in the world where you're starting to pedal and you're not getting your speed up and people are running after you.
It's like a dream.
Yeah, it's like a dream. And you're like, and they like almost about to catch you. And you're like, please. Because if they grab a hold of the bike, you're gonna fall to the ground, right? Yo, man, the type. This is what I'm saying. So to these young men, they not going through these things. And ladies, it's important for you to know what a young man or a man went through when he was young. Because if he didn't go through none of this stuff, he's probably a female with a penis because he ain't go through nothing. Have you ever fell off a bike going full speed?
I like that. I like how you brought it back like that.
Yeah. Have you ever fell off a bike and you going full speed?
Bro.
You hit a rock or something, you fly off the bike and you skin up your entire arm.
With no helmet.
Helmet. We didn't have helmets. We didn't have nothing. You skin up your entire arm. You like, shh. Your body is slowing you down. It's, oh my God. So these are the things that makes a man before we're men, y'all. You need to know what a male went through when he was a child. If he played in a creek, he don't know how to cross a creek. If he ain't ever have you ever tried to climb up something and then you put your hands like this and you put your hands down and they put their foot in your hand?
You gotta get the homeboy up.
Yeah, you got to get the homie up. Like have you ever climbed fences?
I jumped those when I was younger. I don't do that no more, but
we used to practice climbing fences.
Well,
because you gotta know how to climb a fence efficiently. You never.
Isn't that crazy though? The way you're saying that though. I mean, isn't that crazy? Like, okay, you talk about. I know how you're thinking about others. Oh, never mind. You going deep though. I'm listening.
All right, so real quick, let's take a put a 1 in the chat if you're enjoying this commentary, because this is different. I need y'all to see like the difference between a man that ain't never been through nothing and a man that has been through something. Like it affects our psyche. And if you ain't never got, hold on, bro. I hopped a 10 feet fence being chased by a dog. Yes. Have you ever been chased by a dog, bro? You never got chased by a dog?
Me or who?
You.
Of course.
Yeah. Like,
you know, in California, bro. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this.
How did you grow
I'm
up?
from I'm not even trying to like speak on the hood stuff.
Yeah.
I'm from San Jose, California, from the Bay Area.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stray dogs out there that they ain't. Yeah. You got to jump on top of cars. So
you got to jump on top of cars. Yes, I jumped on top of cars before.
You already know.
I've jumped from one car to another car before.
You would.
You know how they park next to each other? You just run down the cars.
Hey, you got to. What the?
I've climbed a tree to get away from a dog. So if you ain't never ran from a dog, like ladies, you got to be able to ask a man these questions. If he ain't ever ran from a dog, climbed a fence to get away from a dog, rode a bike fast enough to get away from a dog, like you ain't been through nothing. All right, have you ever shot a BB gun? Shot cans?
I loved it.
So you shot cans, so it's you got to learn how to shoot.
Yeah, that's how you learn how to shoot.
Yeah,
your first BB gun, it has to.
Yeah,
BB gun.
When you got to pump it.
Yeah, pump one. The pump, you got to hit it with all that air.
Yeah, the little air.
Like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah. Did you ever cut grass for money?
I cut grass with my auntie. She was robbing me.
You had to do it for free.
She had a mansion and she was robbing my ass.
Yeah. All right. So next, have you ever played video games at an arcade? Not in the house, at an arcade.
Yep. On the east side, South.
See, back in the day, we didn't have video games at home because our mom didn't have money. We used to have to go downtown and or it was a sandwich shop that you played video games at an arcade. See, it's an interaction with other people.
I think you're right up my alley. So you know
pause.
007.
That's a pause, but go ahead. I'm sorry, that's a pause.
Okay, no. 007. So 007, Golden Knife.
Okay. Well,
Did you play that?
I didn't play that. Mm-mm.
Okay, never mind. You play I
played Street Fighter. I played fighting games. Street Fighter. I played stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I played Street Fighter. And the girl was the best player, but you don't want to play the girl because you might get talked about and play, like somebody might try you because you playing a girl on Street Fighter. But the Street Fighter, she's had a little kicking and shit, but you can't play her because you're a guy and you can't play the girl. And I used to play the monster. I forgot what was the name of the monster.
Who was it?
I'm trying to think. What was the name?
No, my fault.
Yo, what was the name of the monster on Street Fighter, y'all? I know y'all know the green monster. What was his name?
Bianca or Blanca or whatever.
Blanco. Yeah. Did you ever drink water from Blanca? Yeah. Did you ever drink water from a water fountain or a hose?
Hold on, bro. On a podcast.
Yeah, Blanca. And Centipede, Pac-Man,
Hey, can I add this? Oh, it's okay. It's over.
Hold on, brother. Hey, bro, I gotta let you go. I appreciate you coming on, though.
Yeah, all right. Whatever. Well, hey, I follow you, girl.
All right. Appreciate you, man.
So, I'm on.
Okay. Shout out to the brother, man. He was cool. He just got caught up in some other stuff. Yeah, we had to drink out of water hoses because we couldn't go in the house. Like, you cannot go in the house. You stuck outside all day, and you gotta eat over somebody else's house. Like, you can't. You'll squeeze the water hose and put your thumb on the water hoses and hit everybody else with a water hose. Yeah. All right. So, the super soakers. So now we getting a little older. This is when we were still in cars and shit. What else? Well, yeah, let's see. So we would smash adult women. Some of y'all probably didn't do that, but we was kids, smashing adult women. Just no details. I don't want no problems with YouTube. Everybody hit the like button. But yeah, we used to smash adult women. Because if you got some crack, I sold crack, right? So when you have crack, you have power as a kid. So I felt violated and liberated. If you're 12 years old, 13 years old, and you have crack, you have power over adults. Shit is crazy. Have y'all ever rented a car from a crackhead and they'll let you drive their car for crack? Someone sounds banging crackheads. No, it wasn't. Well, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would get head. Yeah, I would get head from crackheads. Yes, I got head from a crackhead before. So, have y'all ever rented a car from a grown man or a grown woman for crack, and you brought the car back after a couple hours? I'm dead ass serious. Has any of y'all ever rented an adult? You barely know how to drive. You 13, 14 years old. you would give a grown woman or grown man some crack and they'll let you drive their car for a couple hours. Anybody? I have a Datsun 210 for a week. A week? God damn. Then the crackhead would call and then stolen. Yo, you give the car back. You don't just, this man Lorenzo said he stole the damn crackhead's car. A week? Damn. That's crazy. No, you would drive the car. See what happens is you give the crackhead the car and you pull up in the hood like, what's up, y'all? And then you pick your homeboys up and y'all ride around in the crackhead's car, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll give the car back because you want to be able to rent it again. You don't steal the car. You don't want to go to jail. But this is about negotiation, business, because as a kid, you're learning that you got to give the car back when you agree to give the car back. Bro, we had the shit for days. Nah, Mike, y'all are foul. You done stole the person's car. You might as well steal a car if you're going to steal a car. How you going to rent a car and then steal it? That's crazy. But no, we'll rent the car and they be like, all right, bring it back by 6 o'clock. And I'll be like, all right, cool. And I give them like, $20 worth of crack. And boom, we got the car till 6 o'clock. And we pull up in the hood or whatever, I rented a freaking minivan one time. A woman had a minivan and I rented the minivan and shit, picked up my homies and shit. And we ride around this big ass minivan. And you'll get a car back. They wanted more drugs. You give them more drugs. That's negotiation. If you negotiate, it wasn't no 20, bro. No, it wasn't 20. See, that's the problem. You negotiate. Because I would sell dimes and nicks. And they would be like, just give me $20. And I mean, we'll just rent the car for like 3-4 hours. We didn't have it for the whole day because I didn't have a license at 13. I didn't want to get arrested. I just want to ride through the hood and just bring it back. I don't want to get arrested. I don't get pulled over by the police, go to jail. So no, we just doing little stupid stuff. I ain't got nowhere to go. Like, I don't need a car for a week. I'm a kid. Where I'm going? I don't know how to go nowhere. We didn't have GPS back then. So where the hell am I going except for riding around the neighborhood? I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to get on the freeway. I don't know how to drive to the mall. I don't know where the hell the mall is at. So I didn't do none of that. We just drove around like in a circle. We'll ride over here and then ride over here, ride up the street. We ain't know where to go. We kids. I'm talking about I'm 13, 14. I ain't got no license. I ain't got nothing. So the climbing fences thing, y'all, was so important. All right. So, and as I got older, we literally bought cars as 16-year-olds. I swear we got a lot in common. I've never seen you in the Rockwell projects. What's the Rockwell projects? Latrina, you talking about Mike or me? I don't know about no Rockwell project. You from Atlanta? Who in here is from Atlanta? Rent a car, make deals. Other people was smoking, wanted tricks. Yeah. Latrina, you talking about Mike or me? Because I don't know what the Rockwell projects are. Because I knew all the projects. But yeah, you'll just ride through the projects in a car because you can't go nowhere because one, you a kid. Oh, okay, you was in Chicago. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, you just ride through the projects and pull up, just stunt on people because you got a car and you a freaking 12-year-old, All right, so next is had sex with adult women. Yes, for crack. Rent out for cars for crack. Yeah, I bought my first car when I was 16 years old from what was it? An auction. I rented a car from an auction. And what we did was we'll open the hood of the car and pull stuff out so the car won't run. So nobody would write the car down, because people would write down different cars that they want, right? So we'll make it where the car is inoperative. So if somebody wants to crank up the car won't run. So by the time the car ran through the auction, we would so by the time the car ran through the auction, nobody would buy it. So I bought my first car for like $600, and I'm like 16 years old. So a lot of modern men, they still ain't bought no car, and they grown men. And it's the reason why I grew up so fast. We changed oil. Did y'all ever change oil? Did y'all ever change the brakes? Did y'all ever change out an alternator and it took you 2 hours to change 2 bolts off a damn alternator because you don't know the hell you're doing? I had a toolbox in the back of my trunk, I had a job when I was 13 years old. Clinton said he did all that. Yeah. So for the ladies watching, it's important. Yeah, I still got 2 boxes in my trunk. Yeah. It's important for you as a woman to ask a man what he went through when he was a kid. I've been seeing this about 12 years ago. Yeah. So if you're dating a modern man, does he know how to change oil? Does he know how to change brakes? Does he know how to change rotors? Does he know how to change out a car battery? Does he know how to change a tire? Because if you don't know how to do this as a man, you may be dating a female with a penis. Because if you ain't never been through nothing as a man, you can't teach nobody nothing. Ladies, don't y'all want a man to teach you something? If he ain't never been through nothing, he ain't never learned nothing. So these are the reasons why modern men are so feminine and effeminate, because they ain't never been through nothing. Yo, Latrina said modern men can't write in cursive. Yo, that is hilarious. Can you write in cursive? That's hilarious. Yo, if a man can't write in cursive, that's hilarious. Check his calluses. Yes. Well, I want to say this as far as calluses. If you're an adult man, you shouldn't have calluses still. I'm just being real. Modern adults cannot write in cursive. That's crazy. Because adult men, you're supposed to go get your nails done, guys. So you don't supposed to have all these problematic issues with your hands unless you're already working on cars or whatever. I ain't worked on no car in a minute. I worked on aircraft. I worked on airplanes. So I had I was in aircraft mechanics and avionics. So I even know how to fly a plane. I never flew a plane before, but I know how to fly a plane. They can't put a broomstick. They can't put a broomstick together. But that's the thing, y'all. If you are a man and you can't put together a bike, I put together a bike before. Because now you just go in Walmart and just buy a bike and walk out the door with it. When I was younger, bikes came in boxes and you had to put together the goddamn bike. Like, I used to change things out on my bike to make my bike unique. I used to ride around on my bike with grip pliers on the back. Have you guys ever rode around on a bike with grip pliers on the back of your seat? Oh yeah. I do. I lift weights with. I use gloves when I lift weights though. Okay, I got you. Yeah, man, you got to wear gloves, man. The women don't want no calluses on your hands, man. I ain't with the calluses. I wear gloves when I lift weights. Pedicures is a must. I'm not a big pedicure person, but I do manicures. Yeah, I'm gonna get a manicure. Anybody, have y'all ever had grip pliers on the back of the pole of your bike seat? Because you if you riding your bike for a long period of time, you got to have tools on your bike, because what's going to happen? What eventually happens when you ride the bike for a long period of time, y'all? Dana says she don't mind calluses on the hands. Okay. Some women like calluses. Oh, I got you. Y'all ain't never had no grip pliers on the back of y'all bike? Oh my God. How do you fix your bike if you way out somewhere? You gotta, thank you. The chain is gonna break. You gotta have some grip pliers. See, y'all ain't did nothing. I don't roll 50 miles one way on a bike as a child. Your chain is gonna pop. Your chain pops. So how in the world do you ride a bike without having pliers on the you know how the seat is here, and then there's a pole that goes into the body of the bike, and then you got grip pliers, and you just boom, and then what in the world? Damn, them was the days. Yeah, you turn your bike upside down and you pull the chain, you put the chain back on, and you pull the tire back, and then you tighten the thing. Yeah. Have you rode around on a bike with a can? Ah, yes. You take the can and you bend the can and you put the can between the bar and the wheel, and now it's like vice grip. Yeah, yes, vice grip pliers. Yes, there we go. Thank you. I'm because I was just like, yo, y'all ain't never had no grip pliers. Okay, yeah, grip pliers, hand pump, patches, and an extra inner tube. Yes. Or in the car, yeah. Oh yeah. You'll put the card in the rim. Yes, in the spokes, not the rims, in the spokes. Yes. See, this is what I'm saying, y'all. If a man has never put a can in the spokes of their wheels of their bike, they ain't never had no grip pliers on the back of the bike, he's not a man. If he never had a chain break, and he didn't just pull over and turn the bike upside down and pull the back tire back and make sure the chain is tight, he's not a man. If he never changed his bike tire, because somebody said you got to have an inner tube. Yeah. You go buy an inner tube, and you got to know how to change. Oh my God. Because you would get a flat tire, but on bikes, they had inner tubes. So you get a flat tire because you ran over some glass or something. It ain't no big deal. Like as a car, you just flip the bike on its back and then pull off the tire. You know, you'll get a plier and pull the tire off, and then you'll change out the inner tube because you got an inner tube in your pocket, and then you put the other inner tube on, and you got the air pump patches. Yeah, yes. You got to get a patch if you don't have an inner tube. You got to put a patch on the inner tube, and you'll stick the little thing inside. Yo, yes. Yes. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. Grill pliers. I had a foot pump. I didn't have a hand pump. I had a foot pump. Some patches and an extra inner tube. Yeah. And you just ride and ride and ride. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. How did y'all eat when y'all were kids? Let me drop the link. I'm dropping a link. Anybody want to come up? Because y'all bringing back whole memories now. I had a BMX bike. So I just dropped the link if anybody wants to come up. I got all these videos. I ain't even played no videos. I'm about to play some videos, y'all. We we going down memory lane like a mug. But this is the reason why modern men are so weird, because they ain't been through nothing. I was so much of a badass boy. I had to be, damn, you had to go to military school. Shit. That's crazy. My mom didn't know if I was bad or not because I was just always gone. So let me play this real quick. And if anybody wants to come up, I'll just drop the link in the chat. Whatever moms cook. Mom? No, I'm talking about throughout the day, Mike. You can't go back in the house. You was able to go in the house? I would get out of school at like 3, something like that, look at Thundercats and leave out the house, and I won't come home until like 9 o'clock at night. So that's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a whole work day. What did you eat? Yeah, you had a mongoose bike. What did y'all eat? Because y'all can't go back in the house. You got to find food when you out in the world. What did y'all eat? I'm going to tell y'all what I ate. One, I knew how to hustle for food. So I would have like $2 on me. So I would actually buy some food. So I would be able to like go to a McDonald's and buy some food. So now laters and chips. Yes. Climbing apple trees. Oh shit. Yes. That's what I'm saying. You gotta hunt for your food. Yes, you gotta climb a tree and eat. Y'all ever ate mustardines? Y'all ever heard of mustardines? We have mustardine trees. We'll eat shit off of trees. We'll climb up the tree and eat some shit. Did y'all have mustardines? Yes. So I would go to Captain D's, and we would go to Captain D's and say, can I get a box of crumbs? Did y'all know Captain D's? Like, you know how it'll be fish batter, right? And we would go to Captain D's and say, can we have some fish batter crumbs? We're hungry. And they'll just give us the crumbs from the fish batter that is left, because they'll sell the fish, and then when you sell the fish, it's crumbs left over, and they'll just pick up the bag or whatever the fish batter is, and they'll just put it in a little box. And now me and my little grubby little friends will just be eating fish batter. Y'all don't know about the fish batter play? Oh my God. Y'all didn't know about the fish batter play? Yeah, go into Captain D's and ask for the fish batter. They'll give it to you. Honeysuckle steal plums out of people's yards. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Plums. It used to be so difficult to find a good plum fresh off a tree because they be so ripe because they fresh off the tree. The plum you're eating. Yeah. I couldn't eat the plums because a plum fresh off the tree tastes like crap. But yeah, I'm going to have to stop saying I got out the mud. I have no idea what you're speaking on. What? Oh, man. You ain't been through nothing, Charlotta. Man, get you a man that been through some shit. We used to climb trees to eat food. We used to go to the back of somebody's house and turn on their water hose and drink their water. Did y'all ever turn on a random person's water hose and drink their water because you thirsty? Or use it to fill up your water jug because you out of water? Did y'all use to steal water from people's house? Bro, you striking up memories right now. Yes. Shit is crazy. I used to go cow tipping. I actually, we didn't have cows where we were from, but my mom, we went to somewhere and we used to mess with the cows, and I got chased by a bull before. Did y'all used to steal water from people's house? Because all you got to do is just walk up to the back of somebody's house. You can do that right now. And then you see a water hose. All you got to do is turn on the thing and then drink water and go about your business. We named our trees. Hold on. We named our trees. That's hilarious. We named our trees. That's funny. Be a bag boy to get some money for food. Yes. Let me tell y'all what we used to do for money. We were kids. I mean, 10 or 11. We used to ride our bikes up to the Piggly Wiggly or the Kroger or whatever. And back then, it's still like that now. There used to be posts outside of the grocery store. So you can't take your buggy to your car because they would lose the buggies. Y'all know what I'm talking about at the Piggly Wiggly or whatever grocery store y'all have? You can't roll your cart out to the parking lot because they would lose all their grocery carts to crackheads. So old people would have to carry their groceries to their cars. So we would ride our bikes up to the Piggly Wiggly and ask women, do they need help carrying groceries to their cars? That's how we used to make money. Shoveling snow. We didn't have snow in Atlanta, really. So we never shoveled snow. But yeah, shoveling snow, cutting grass. Did y'all ever have that though? Where you ask women, can I help you carry your stuff to the car? Oh my God. I made good money as a 12-year-old. That was literally my first job as a little 12-year-old. When you name the tree, everybody knows where you are. Really? I never heard of naming trees. That's so dope. All right, y'all, let's go to these videos. I would go to the hair salon on Fridays and Saturdays and see if anybody need a babysitter for a weekend. Oh, did y'all ever sweep up hair? Did y'all ever go to the barbershops or the hair salons and sweep up hair? I used to do that too. I would go to the barbershop and sweep up hair and make like $5. Packing bags at the supermarket. Yes. So let's get into these videos real quick. Everybody hit the like button.
So I just left a restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up. And apparently I got stood up.
See, you can look at this dude and tell he ain't never been through shit. Look at it. You can't have this voice and you come from the hood. Can collecting. Oh, shit. I did some can collecting before. I did that. I did some can collecting. I definitely did that. Dirty ass job.
So I just left a restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up. And apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans.
You can tell he got beat up when he was a kid.
I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. You know, I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that, I guess, is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up.
What more do you want from me?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sorry. That shit was funny. Hold on. We got to play a little bit of that. We got to back it up a little bit. Yo.
Husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up.
What more do you want from me?
Like my feelings didn't even matter. Sitting there eating a meal by myself and realizing that nobody even cares.
No, nigga.
About people anymore.
You're a bitch.
Like alien dating shouldn't even be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard to find.
It's not hard, but if you're a bitch, it's hard.
Somebody. It shouldn't be this difficult to fall in love. To be kind to one another. Like,
women don't want bitches, sir.
What? Ladies, tell me, what did I do wrong?
Well, the first thing you're doing wrong is not being a man. If you were to watch this video yourself, if you were a woman, would you want to date you?
Deeper Discussion card game is meant to give you and other players deep understanding of how we all deal with relationship, when or if things get serious. One of the biggest reasons why people break up is because of underlying family issues. This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group, so have fun.
Question number 1. What is the one thing you wanted but didn't receive when you were young? Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. It'll even tell you what's wrong with your sneaky link. If you and your sneaky link need to have a conversation, these are the cards. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
You're acting like a woman. You sound like a woman. Put some bass in your voice, sir. So let's list the feminine qualities that you are exhibiting and most likely were exhibiting while y'all were on the phone. And the reason why she stood you up. 1, no bass in your voice. You sound like a woman. 2, you sound defeated. Men don't get defeated. We fall off the bike and get back on the bike and keep going. We spent the majority of our young lives chasing women, trying to get women, and the majority of the women that we went after, chased, presented ourselves, or whatever, they said no. We never get defeated because that's a part of the game. So for you to be this 35-year-old man or whatever you are, sitting in a restaurant with flowers, sounding like a girl, being defeated, you're a woman, sir. Next, what man gets on social media whining about somebody standing you up? You don't think that's something a woman would do? What man does that? You know, we'll get online and talk about this and that, but we're not going to be sitting there like, and here's the flowers. And then you show the flowers like we care. You could have said, I brought flowers. We didn't need to see the flowers. So you showing us the flowers like we don't believe you is super feminine also. And you don't need to prove to us that you brought flowers. We don't care. We don't care. So the post says, man gets emotional after being stood up at a restaurant waiting on his date to show up. I bought flowers after I've been consistently talking to this woman for 2 weeks. I made plans. I'm just looking for my person. There's nothing wrong with talking to a woman for 2 weeks. That's not crazy. But there's a possibility on why it took you 2 weeks to go out on a date with this woman. And for any of you who are having man problems or women problems, if that man in that video bought my Deeper Discussions card game, he would not have had this problem. So for any of you who are having dating issues, whether you're a male or female, and if you have not already bought my Deeper Discussions card game, what are you waiting for? The link is under this video. The link is hovering right around here. Buy my Deeper Discussions card game so you can have better dating experiences. She knew she didn't want you in the beginning. See, what a lot of women do with men like you Because in all honesty, you're simply a modern man. The majority of black men walking around are like you. They're probably not as bad as you, but they're socially awkward. They're whiny. They get defeated. They be wanting to give up, and they don't have bass in their voice. So you're not an anomaly. You're just the typical modern man. And what women are dealing with, because I talk to women on a normal basis, I coach women, they're like you. And they get on the phone with you, and they're extremely underwhelmed. Your job as a man, is to exhibit a certain presence, even on the phone, where this woman can't wait to see you. If you have to wait 2 weeks to go out with a woman, and y'all been sitting on the phone on a normal basis. See, some people may be busy, so the 2 weeks may not be that bad. But according to what he said, I've been on the phone with this woman consistently for 2 weeks. So y'all talking every day like y'all girlfriend or boyfriend, and then y'all don't go out on a date? She doesn't care to see you. Most likely, her homegirl is the one who talked her into going out on a date with you. You know, she was like, go on and give him a chance. Try somebody new. Your type just doesn't usually work out. So go out with this guy. And she was like, all right, I'll just go out with him. See, a woman will sit on a phone with anybody that will listen to her, because most men, masculine men, ain't finna sit around on a phone all day with no woman. We got stuff to do. So for a woman to meet a goofball that wants to sit around on the phone all day, she's like, oh, this is awesome. But it doesn't mean she's romantically into you. You're just the only dummy that will sit on the phone with her all day. As a man, your job is to have a certain amount of mystique about you, a certain amount of mystery about you. Ain't nobody got time to be sitting on the phone with a woman every day. Talking about what? No, I got stuff to do. And that woman at some point is going to be like, I want to see him. I want to be a part of his busy life. He's busy, but I want to be a part of it, so he'll be busy with me. But if you ain't got nothing else to do but sit on the phone with a woman all day, all night, there's no anticipation. And then at the same time, you have no bass in your voice. Within a 2-week period, I'm quite sure you complained about something, because you're complaining about the woman not showing up to the restaurant. So I'm sure this defeated, complaining, whining attitude came out in your conversation within the 2 weeks that you was talking to her, and you actually think she's gonna want you? Sir, go get some therapy with a black man and sit down in front of him. Go get some friends, some masculine friends, because most likely your friends, if you do have friends, are other cornballs. And I don't apologize for calling this man a cornball, because this is what women have to deal with. If you want to be a cornball, or if you are a cornball, just stay over here and just stay a cornball. But as a man, I'll say it again, as a man, your job is to grow. Your job is to evolve. Your job is to adjust, make the proper adjustments, or stay a cornball. Nobody cares about you whining to social media about why you can't find a woman. Do something about it. That's what a man does. So get off social media, whining like a woman, go to a gym, go find some friends, go join some man's club, grow some balls, and get some bass in your voice. But it goes back to the presence. Do you have a masculine presence? Do you have a protective presence? See, as a man, no matter who you are, you have to have something that I call a however. I'll say it again, a however. Biggie said, I'm black and ugly as ever. However, and he started explaining his however, which is the attributes that women actually do want, do need, the value that he has to offer to a woman, even though he's ugly. So as a man, even though you're short, even though you're broke, even though you're whatever it is your issue is, because none of us are perfect, we all are flawed, you have these issues. But however, I have this to offer to not just women, but to my community. Do you serve your community? A man has to be a protector and a provider. And you have to be a provider to somebody before you get with a woman. To show that you have the capability of being a protector and a provider. Are you protecting and providing in your community? You have to be a protector and a provider before the woman comes. You don't wait. Do y'all understand that part right there? Do y'all understand what that means? You have to be a protector and a provider before the woman comes. Does anybody understand that? Come on, y'all. Let me know what y'all think, because this is very important. Do y'all understand how important it is for a man to be a protector and a provider before the woman comes? You have to be in practice of protecting and providing. You have to practice it. Because nobody wakes up, oh, I'm a protector and provider. You ain't protected and provided for no goddamn body. You have to be a protector and a provider for people in your community, in your friend group. Who do you provide for? Who do you protect? If you can't protect no goddamn body because you ain't been doing it, how do you think you're going to wake up one day and start doing this shit? It's not how it works.
Who's?
Oh, hold on. I played this already.
At 51,000, we don't even make half of what those folks are making, right?
Unpopular opinion. Black folks talk about everything under the sun except going to therapy, working hard, and really seeking mental stability.
Hold on. Actually, I want to play this.
I think modern is an insult.
So right here, first of all, shout out to Trip. Trip is my guy. So this video is not against Trip. It's against the thought process of modern being a good thing. So this video is not about, this is not going at Trip. Trip is my guy, but he said it, so I had to respond to it. So listen to this. This is the specific difference between modern men and traditional men, and the problematic part of modern men. Listen to this.
To the people who think modern is an insult, the stuff that we talking about is factually where we are as people right now.
Yeah.
So when you call somebody modern or you say you're traditional, what you're doing is refusing to acknowledge the things that have happened to black people, not just in your life, because you think somehow what you've done in your life has allowed you to evade what has happened to all of us.
Hold on, real quick, because this is important. This is important. Kelvin Cook said, "Really, you provide for yourself, you protect. You're not. That's not protecting and providing, sir. Sorry, sir. That's not what I mean. Does anybody want to help Kelvin out? Because this is a modern man right here, and this is the specific problem with modern men. Does anybody want to help Kelvin out? Kelvin says, really, you provide for yourself, you protect yourself. If she's there, ain't she protected and provided for? No. Does anybody want to help Kelvin out? Because this is the patheticness of modern men. And it's not Kelvin's fault. He don't know. That's why he's watching. So shout out to Kelvin. I'm not mad at you, but this is the problem with modern men. Does anybody want to drop in the chat what's problematic about the statement of providing for yourself and protecting for yourself? See, Kelvin, as a man, your job is to provide, serve, and protect for your community. For your community. Like, as an example, during Christmas time, or let's say Thanksgiving. Say Thanksgiving, right? Have you ever went to a shelter and hand out food? Have you ever went to a shelter and handed out food? Have you? Have you ever helped out young kids? Have you ever done something for a group of people on a normal basis? Have you ever spoke at a school? I used to speak at schools. I want to go back to speaking at schools. I used to speak at schools. Have you ever seen some young guys doing some dumb shit and you pull them up, like if I'm riding down the street or if I'm in a parking lot mainly, and I see a woman and a man walking, and the woman's walking on the outside of the man, as a total stranger, I would be like, yo, walk on the outside of her, bro. I'd be like, yo, y'all switch places, bro. You got to walk on the outside of her, protect her. And he'd be like, good looking out. It's little things like that. So you have to look at your community and protect it, whatever your community needs. Let me show y'all something else. Let's see. Some of y'all already know this. Hold on, y'all. Video. So, do y'all know that the Crips and the Bloods started off as community servants? Put a 1 in the chat if you're aware that the Crips in particular, and the Bloods though, but the Crips and the Bloods were actually community servants. Put a 1 in the chat if you're aware of that. Does anybody know what Crip stands for? Come on, y'all. Does anybody know that the Crips and the Bloods started off as community servants? Crip stands for Community Repair in Progress. Crip stands for Community Repair in Progress. The Crips and Bloods started off as a community agency that protected and served the community. And it turned into some stupid shit. Let me show y'all something. So some of y'all know about this already. Hold on, is this it? Here we go. No, hold on a second. I clicked the wrong thing. Nope, that's not it. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to look for something. All right, here we go. All right, so let me share my screen. Some of y'all already know this, but some of y'all don't. But this is an example of protecting and providing. And I did not get paid to do none of this stuff. I'll say it again. I did not get paid to do none of this stuff. I use my own money, and this is what we did.
The sounds of war right here at home. This is the NFAC, an all-Black militia with a mission to defend the Black community by any means necessary.
So this is training for one of the new chapters.
Y'all see it? Y'all see that shirt right there? I'm gonna go find my shirt in a closet.
Is now in the works.
The NFAC stands for the Not Effing Around Coalition.
What's behind the name?
The United At court. Show me where we've done those things.
The area where we practice our a response to show they won't be scared or unprotected any longer.
Their leader, and we are waiting to find out the result.
So we was all over everywhere. We was on MSNBC. We was on everything. So that was it competition? No, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all don't understand. It's okay. Hold on 1 second. She said, was it competition? That's cute. No, it wasn't competition. Okay, what's happening? All right, here we go. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all exactly what it was. It was not competition. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find the video because I can't play the whole video because I don't want to get no copyright claim. So this was us right here. All right, so hold on. All right, I'm share my screen. All right, here we go. Make it bigger. Okay, so y'all can see my screen, right? Okay, so here we go.
People ducking behind cars, medics running to help.
During one of our safety checks, one of our individuals accidentally fired their weapon.
We watched 2 people get taken away in an ambulance.
I was right there when this happened. A guy, their gun went off. I was right there. Let me see. I can almost tell you where I was right here. Do y'all see the hut? I was over here in the hut near the right. I was actually here. This was Louisville, Kentucky.
That's how the day started for the NFAC, who shortly after made their way downtown.
It's nowhere in this world you'll see me and all these people, but I was here.
And onto the steps of Metro Hall.
NFAC, not around.
There was much anticipated talk about other groups showing up.
We don't respond to threats. We didn't come here to fight anybody. Our mission has been said over and over again. We are here for the people.
The wild card command of the 3%ers were the only others we saw.
We're here just to make sure that what they want.
Went off earlier in the day, things did stay safe. Part 2 of their process. Part 1 was talking to Attorney General.
What these people really want the that you owe an explanation to. You owe an explanation to Black people, period.
Now he says if answers aren't provided in the next 4 weeks.
Let me see if I can see myself. I'm over on the right. You can't see me. I'm on the front row. I'm facing them, not I can't.
They may come back to town.
Do I believe they can do it in 4 weeks when it normally takes 8 weeks? Well, let's just say I wouldn't want to be in their shoes if I didn't. Let's walk. The NFAC is not going anywhere. It's going to get bigger.
Pastor Jay.
Thank you. Investigation. Well, communications director for Cameron Eller's investigation finished. Jay told a group of protesters.
So we was down there when Breonna Taylor got murdered.
Cameron's office would have Breonna Taylor's investigation finished in 4 weeks. Jay talked with Cameron along with Metro Council President David James about this issue. Well, communications director for Cameron, Elizabeth Kuhn, specifically time.
However, we have those
here to right to protest, but police are asking that demonstrators respect the legal process.
So that is that's an example of, that is an example of what protecting and providing for your community looks like as a man. Aaron, majority of Black males have never actively experienced community, but dysfunction. The majority of Black males never experienced true community, but dysfunctional homes and hoods. I grew up in a hood too. Kentucky, where we was right in front of a hood. So, see, men know how to one, either lead or be led. Like Grandmaster Jay was the leader, and we did what he told us to do. So one, a man has to know how to be led and follow orders. So if you're only leading yourself, you don't know how to follow orders because you're only leading yourself. All right, so now let's go back to this.
I don't think modern is an insult. The stuff that we talking about is factually where we are as people right now.
Yeah.
So when you call somebody modern or you say you're traditional, what you're
everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button.
doing is refusing to acknowledge the things that have happened to black people, not just in your life, because you think somehow what you've done in your life has allowed you to evade what has happened to all of us. And you haven't.
Wow.
I don't care how much money you make, fam.
You hear him saying, watch I tear his ass up when I start talking.
Yeah.
What's actually modern is that black women have had to stand on their own in roles that they probably shouldn't have had to stand in. And black men have been attacked and kept from the roles that probably would have allowed our black women to be soft. That's a fact of where we are, not nobody's opinion. So when you call somebody modern, you calling somebody knowledgeable of the current circumstances of our community.
Of the current circumstances, what about now?
If you refuse to change, that means you're not the man you think you are. Because a man knows his surroundings and adjusts accordingly to survive and keep the best interest of his people at the forefront. You're not modern, you missing the point, bro.
If you're not modern,
Watch how I come back on his ass.
you missing it, because that is current. What is happening now?
First of all, making a choice to be traditional versus modern is simply that. A choice. And second of all, we're not refusing to acknowledge what happened to black people. We're actually acknowledging what actually has happened to black people in real time. Look at modern men versus traditional men, modern women versus traditional women. This is acknowledgement of the differences between the two groups of people. And with all that being said, traditional men and traditional women are more about family, and modern men and modern women are all about themselves. And what we all presently are is in a counterproductive, self-serving space. That's acknowledgement for your ass. And you say, what happened to black people? Well, what has happened to black people in the last 20 years is exactly why we're having this conversation. Modern men and modern women are actually the result of what has happened to black people. In other words, black people happen to black people. Stupid ass black people is what happened to black people. I wrote down some notes. Modern women are more free thinking, more sexually liberated, aren't looking to get married, okay with simply having babies out of wedlock. And because of all this, modern women are complaining about men seeing them or looking at them as less desirable. All of this is pointing us in one direction. And that is, we as a group of people are moving away from family and away from marriage and away from intact family units. And this is what we are choosing to do. And we can't blame this on nobody else, because these are all choices that we are making. We have the choice to do whatever we want to do. Life today is easier and better than it's ever been. We can literally pull out our phones, order a car to take us wherever we want to go, order food from anywhere, and almost order a whole person to go out with on a Friday night, Tinder or whatever else. We're on this planet to pair bond and build families together, not live independently of each other. And then with modern men, because I talked about modern women, modern men are fundamentally weaker in every way and are totally okay with being partners with their woman instead of leaders of their woman, which is gay. And let me ask you a question. Is it really that we're refusing to change, or is it that we're refusing to give up on family? That part right there. We're refusing to give up on families. We aren't refusing to change. We're refusing to give up on family like y'all are. So none of this is an ignorance of what's going on. It's actually an understanding of what's going on and our refusal to live within it. Because, that part, wait. Our refusal to live like you niggas. We're refusing to give up on family like y'all are. So none of this is an ignorance of what's going on. It's actually an understanding of what's going on and our refusal to live within it because it's counterintuitive of our nature and biology. We aren't supposed to live independently of each other. And keep this in mind. The three things that I take from modern men and modern women is independence from each other. Everybody thinks they can just do things on their own without the other person, which is stupid. 2, counterintuitiveness. And 3, the lack of presumed or understood roles within relationships.
Yeah.
You know, they talk about partnership like a man and a woman is the same. All that is just dumb, in my opinion. Okay, now we get to the good part, the victimization of women. Women love to be victims of circumstance, right? Oh, shit. Here we go, y'all. So he says,
What's actually modern is that black women have had to stand on their own in roles that they probably shouldn't have had to stand in. And black men have been attacked and kept from the roles that probably would have allowed our black women to be soft.
If you are a single person and you don't have any children and you are a sound body and mind, you can just go get a job. You can work at Staples. You can work at Walmart. You can work anywhere. Go to college. You can do whatever you want to do. Drive for Uber. Because the only person you have to take care of is yourself. And it's not easy, but it's not necessarily super difficult. You can get a roommate. 2 people can live in the same apartment or whatever, right? But what the majority, 90% of our women have done is multiply themselves. So now it's her and a little her, or her and a little boy, or her and 2 little hers. Remember, he says women had to do this and had to do that. No, they made choices, which is running around having fatherless babies. And now their lives are extremely difficult because they got to deal with another person. And in a lot of cases, mentally, they're not even ready to do this stuff by themselves, even though they did it by themselves. So are or were women forced to do all these things? No, it was a fucking choice. The answer is no. You chose to multiply yourself and make your lives even worse. You chose to skip steps and don't require marriage before you have a baby. So now your life is harder. You chose to start a family backwards. Y'all all have kids, but none of y'all have husbands. How did that happen? Our women are the most educated group in America, but at the same time, the most evicted group in America. So all of these are choices. If you actually chose to focus on understanding men a little bit better, getting therapy, and finally letting go of your childhood trauma, because the majority of our women have been raised by angry, selfish, self-centered, vindictive, abusive single mothers. What you ladies tend to do is forget about all 16 years of your childhood trauma that you endured day after day after day after day after day. And now you blame it on men and saying men did A, B, and C to you. And we, the men you actually get in relationships with, we didn't meet you until you were like at least 19, 20, or 25. So I don't know how we traumatized you when the first 16 to 20 years of your life was with your mother. So sitting down with a therapist and dealing with 16 to 20 years of trauma, that's a lot of work to do. So instead of going to therapy for like 3-4 years to deal with all of the stuff that you endured as a child with your own mother, you choose to ignore all of that will actually put you in a better emotional position to find or receive a husband. You choose to circumvent all of that and just go to college. If I'm cooking right now, drop a damn Cash App. If I'm cooking right now, drop a Cash App. Cash App is $AARON 1000. Drop a $5, $10 Cash App if I'm cooking in this goddamn video. Cash App, $AARON 1000. Just drop 5, 10, whatever. Thinking that college is going to fix everything. But sadly, the majority of you ladies spend 4 years in college in order to make $53,000 a year. And that's high because the majority of you only make $37,000 a year after graduating from college. Woo! And most of you, after graduating or before graduating from college, you're already a single mother, which of course has made your life that much harder. Oh, I'm going crazy. Which is your choice, right? We're talking about choices and options. Right. And then he says,
and black men have been attacked and kept from the roles that probably would have allowed our black women to be soft.
And then he says black men were attacked and kept from the roles that we were supposed to, whatever. We ain't been attacked by no goddamn body. Who the hell attacked us? Listen to this shit again. Who the hell attacked us? A single mother, which of course has made your life that much harder, which is your choice, right? We're talking about choices and options, right? And then he says,
and black men have been attacked and kept from the roles that probably would have allowed our black women to be soft.
Who the hell attacked and kept us from anything? Can anybody explain what the hell that means? This man, this my guy. I'm not mad at Trip. This is my guy. I'm mad at the point and not who he is as a person, because that's my guy. College, you're already a single mother, which of course has made your life that much harder, which is your choice, right? We're talking about choices and options, right? And then he says,
and black men have been attacked and kept from the roles that probably would have allowed our black women to be soft.
Black men have been attacked and kept. Who attacked us? Can anybody articulate what the hell that meant? Who the fuck attacked us? Who kept us from something? What does that mean? Come on, y'all. Y'all modern people. Y'all want to be victims. Who attacked us and kept us from something? Nobody? This is the shit I'm talking about. The modern man is a victim of fucking the air. Shit is fucking crazy. Right? We're talking about choices and options. Right? And then he says,
and black men have been attacked and kept from the roles that probably would have allowed our black women to be soft.
Who attacked us? And then he says, black men were attacked. They are being put in prison as first-time offenders. Okay, Eva, I want you to think about this. In order to be put in prison, you have to do something, which means it's a choice. So nobody's being attacked and nobody's being kept. We talking about prison, not jail. You get a DUI and go to jail and get out over the weekend. Prison, you did something. Whether you did it the first time or you did it, means you did it, which means you made a choice to do something stupid to put you in prison. That is a choice. He said, we've been attacked and kept from whatever the hell. Who attacked us and who kept us from some shit? I think he's talking about a white man. Name a white man that has attacked us and kept us from somewhere. Lovejoy, ain't no white man did nothing to me. That's what I'm waiting on. Who attacked us and who kept us from something? I'm waiting. I know black people that don't attack us. I've been attacked by a black man way earlier than I've been attacked by a white man. I've actually never been attacked by a white man in my life, but I've been attacked by black men. So the only person that has ever attacked me was a black man. So what are y'all talking about? I think he's talking about a white man. Lovejoy, has a white man ever attacked you? I bet a black man attacked you. I bet a black man attacked you. But has a white man attacked you? No. Y'all gotta stop this whiny ass victimization. Oh, the white man attacked me. The white man. White man ain't attacked no goddamn body. Where y'all at, y'all? The white man. Put a one in the chat if a white man attacked you. Or choice, right? We're talking about choices and options, right? The white man. And then he says,
and black men have been attacked and kept from the roles that probably would have allowed our black women to be soft.
And then, oh yeah, Cassie got attacked by who? A black man. Then he says black men were attacked and kept from the roles that we were supposed to, whatever. I've not been attacked by anybody, and I haven't been kept from anyone. So, like I said, this sounds good. Have you ever been attacked or kept from anything? No. Who is attacking and who is keeping people from whatever? If I choose to scam or sell drugs or do some crazy stuff, yes, I will be kept away from something because I will go to jail. And as far as attacking, I don't know who is getting attacked. I don't know. Bears? Who is attacking us? I don't know. Altogether, we have pretty good lives in this modern society. So ain't nobody getting attacked or kept from nothing. Unless you go to jail because you made a choice to do something illegal. And lastly, calling someone modern is saying that they are knowledgeable of the current circumstances. Cool. No problem.
No problem.
But what you did not say is, are these modern people going to do something about the current situations in society? Woo! Are you punk ass dudes, modern men, gonna do something about your problem? Something about the current situation to do something illegal. And lastly, calling someone modern is saying that they are knowledgeable of the current circumstances. Thank you for the Cash App, Carl, and thank you for the Cash App to Maya. Cool. No problem. But what you did not say is, are these modern people going to do something about the current situations in society? See, I actually agree with him right here, because the first thing you have to do is admit that there's a problem. You have to acknowledge that there's a problem. Right? Well, no, Kara, he said, we have been kept. He didn't say our degrees were kept from us. No, he said we were kept and we were attacked. So I bet your auntie was not attacked or kept, your mom, by no white man. So no, stop it. Right? So modern people acknowledge that there's a problem. But what if the existence of y'all, which is modern people, the actual problem? Yes, that's it. Y'all dumbasses are the damn problem. That there's a problem. But what if the existence of y'all, which is modern people, are the actual problem? And we are choosing not to be part of the problem. How about that? Acknowledge the fact that you, as a modern individual, is actually the problem. And now we can get somewhere. And us traditional people can start working out a solution to y'all. Oh! God damn! Y'all are the problem, not the white man. Y'all asses. Shit. I'm sorry. I ain't watched my own video in never. This shit is good as hell. Hold on. I got backed up. I got back this shit up. I went crazy right here. That there's a problem. But what if the existence of y'all, which is modern people, the actual problem? And we are choosing not to be part of the problem. How about that? Acknowledge the fact that you, as a modern individual, is actually the problem. And now we can get somewhere. And us traditional people can start working out a solution to y'all. Because that's really it. It's not about modern versus traditional. How about we all work together and fix the problem that y'all actually are living? Y'all didn't start it. Y'all didn't cause it, but y'all are living in it. Y'all are swimming in the problem, thinking that it's okay. So the actual problem at hand is literally the existence of modern thinking people. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. If I'm cooking, contribute to the damn channel. If I'm cooking in this video, Cash App, $AARON 1000. Y'all asses got $10. If I'm cooking in that clip, drop a damn Cash App, $AARON 1000. Let's go. That's really it. The beginning of coming up with a solution is acknowledging that there's a problem, and then we all work together on creating a solution. And then action steps for other people, unlike us, unlike the leaders, to actually carry out these steps. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Oh my God. Oh my God. See, this is the difference between me and these people on YouTube. That literally right there explains the difference between me and everybody else on YouTube. That's it.
Get into why you popped.
Sure. My name's Dr. Elam. I'm 38 years old. Okay. And I pop my...
So this nigga is 38 years old, but he's still a half gay modern man. Listen to what he does.
Just because you're simply too young.
I don't get why his 38-year-old ass is here.
Age isn't really a factor, but you...
Okay, why did you say you're too young if age isn't a factor, you stupid idiot?
Don't know what you want.
How old are you again?
38.
You are very handsome. I wouldn't even...
Hold on, back up. Listen to what this idiot says.
All right, and then we could go ahead and get into why you popped.
Sure. My name's Dr. Elam. I'm 38 years old.
Okay.
And I pop my balloon just because you're simply too young.
Okay, he says, you're too young. Listen to what this idiot says next.
I don't get why his 38-year-old ass is here.
Age isn't really a factor, but...
Why did you just say, I'm 38 years old and you're too young if age isn't a factor, you idiot?
You don't know what you want.
How old are you again?
38.
You are very handsome. I wouldn't even thought you were 38.
Of course not. But it's less about being a red flag and more about being a liability.
I get it.
If I were to bring you into my life, you would be a liability.
I mean, you said you're a doctor, right?
That's correct.
Okay. I mean, I don't even know what to ask you because you don't like me. I'm too young.
It's not.
Okay, right here. She's acknowledging. You know what? You're right. I'm too young. I'll move on. But he's a modern man. And what do modern men love to do, y'all? Argue like women. So let's see what this dumb dude does next. They both have acknowledged that they're not good for each other. Watch what happens next.
I mean, if you change your mind, I'm open to it, though.
Why would you be open to it?
Because you're handsome, for one.
So you only like me because I'm beautiful, because I'm beautiful.
Just
the gayness. This nigga said, you only like me because I'm beautiful. The utter gayness is disgusting.
like, I'm beautiful.
Yeah, but that's not why I would only like you.
So why would you like me? Because you didn't answer that.
Because you can bring something and add something to my life. But because you're a liability, you can't add anything to my life. You would be a liability to everything in my life.
So what can I not add to your life? What is that?
You can't teach me anything. You can't help me with...
So let her go, you idiot!
With my finances in any way. You can't add any intellectual anything into my life. And it's not because you're not capable. It's just because you're not there yet.
Young.
You're not there yet.
He in his bag, he trying to cook her. She in a slow roast oven. He cooking her ass.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you're not already on that path,
I'm already on it. That's the problem. You don't know.
Get him out of there.
Get him.
You're absolutely right. I don't know enough about you. You said you have Airbnb properties.
Good luck with the other girls back there. You're messing up.
Right.
There's no need to talk.
You can't bring anything right now.
Good luck with the other girls.
Say, okay, and this is why.
She's like, okay, why are we still talking? Good luck with the other girls. Like, leave me alone. The nigga's still talking.
Your immaturity will prevent you from being with a real man.
No.
Oh my God. Her immaturity is going to prevent her from being with a real man. Jesus.
And this is why your immaturity will prevent you from being with a real man.
No, I've dealt with real men
because you're not
before.
listening to me and you're trying to talk over me.
You don't want her, sir. Leave her alone, you weirdo.
I'm listening.
Adults have conversations. Okay. So if we were to get to...
Okay. He said adults have conversations. He's talking. They're not having a conversation. He's talking and not having a conversation because every time she says, oh, okay, he interrupts her. What's up, Maurice Delk? This shit is crazy. But this is modern men, though. This is why they're so soft and gay.
Together, you would be asking me questions like, Dr. Elam, what did you do to acquire everything that you acquired? What did you do to learn everything that you learned? What type of habits and skills do you have that can help me get to where I want to get? You have 2 Airbnb properties. How can we get to 4? How can we get to 8?
I already know how to do that. My dad.
2 guys.
Like Malcolm X.
Okay, Malcolm, how old are you?
Modern men, y'all. This is the reason why modern men are so gay or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it is. Ladies, I feel sorry for y'all because y'all got to deal with this gay shit. I feel sorry for y'all. I literally feel sorry for y'all. I feel pity for y'all because y'all got to deal with these half gay ass dudes. They're gay as hell. But, you know, it is what it is. But I hope y'all got some out of this. And we had a lot of fun. Because I actually got some ideas for another show talking about this. So shout out to y'all. This was super fun. But yeah, but these were the 50 reasons why modern men are weaker and softer than wet toilet paper. A tampon is stronger than a modern man. A tampon is more dependable than a modern man. A modern man is softer and less efficient than a tampon. Next time you pull out the tampon, ladies, just know the tampon is more efficient, more dependable, and harder than a modern man. So sad. Talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.